Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, the danger of becoming too dependent on AI and how to stay in control. That's the nature of this video. So I'm Lyndon Wood. I'm an investor. I'm a tech builder. I built a tech insurance business and exited private equity 4 years ago. So that's my background. So we're entering a time when AI can think faster, write better, and analyze, of course, deeper than most people ever could. And I do see it as a way, if you're using AI properly, that AI can do all the basic functions, you can oversee it, but to elevate the way you think and the way you consider at the macro level, so a much higher level. Of course, if you're not doing that, then you are going to stay dumbed down because AI will dumb you down and actually make you think. But here's the question. What happens when we stop thinking for ourselves? When the machine becomes the mind, not the tool, that's when you stop thinking for yourself. Don't let it become your brain. It should be something that you use to enhance your brain, enhance your knowledge and intellect. And that's what I want to talk about today. So the hidden cost of becoming too dependent on AI and how to make sure you stay in control. So if you listen to the end, I know everyone says this, but listen to the end, there's some solutions to all of this as well so that you can benefit from AI. Now I make these videos to share what I've become to understand. Subscribe if you want, don't if you don't, that's entirely up to you, okay? So at first, AI feels incredible, and of course it does. I've used it many times, still use it. It saves hours, it writes content, plans your day, even tells you what to eat or invest in. I use it for recipes, it's great for recipes. I use it for some knowledge, I'll use it for some statistics. Of course, you have to verify these things too. But then something subtle happens. You stop trying before asking. You stop learning before copying, and over time, your creative muscle, your curiosity starts to fade. I experienced this myself before I switched around. We've already seen this before. GPS killed our sense of direction. I've known people that can't go anywhere, even when they've lived somewhere for 10 years without a GPS. So it kills our sense of direction. Calculators replace mental maths. I can experience that myself. I make sure I do mental arithmetics. As well as using calculators. Social media replaced real conversation, doesn't need any explanation there. And now AI is quietly replacing independent thought. So, when you depend too much on AI, three dangerous things happen. Your brain weakens, like a muscle that isn't trained. Your problem solving and memory shrink. You lose originality. You start sounding like every other AI user, polished but predictable. And you surrender control. So your thinking, writing, decisions rely on algorithms. Then whoever controls the algorithm controls you. It's not science fiction. It's already here. We've seen it with ChatGPT. We've seen it with Grok, and there's many others too. Writers can't write without prompts. So students can't think without ChatGPT. Even CEOs are letting AI decide which products to make. So this is the shocking reality. So the danger isn't AI taking over the world, it's people giving it the opportunity to do so. So how do you stay in control? Well, there are several ways to keep your mind as yours. So how do you keep AI from owning your mind? You make a simple shift from dependence to discipline. Okay, so dependence to discipline. Here's how. So use AI as a sparring partner. I'm martial arts background, mixed martial arts. I love sparring. So use AI as a sparring partner, not as a crutch. So don't build your life to rely on AI. All right. Let AI be your sparring partner, sort of a debating buddy. Yeah. Let it challenge you, not replace you. So always add your own reasoning or twist. Keep practicing human skills. Number 2. Write, read, debate, think. Do the hard stuff. That's where real growth happens. The third way is question everything AI says. So ask why, how, what's missing. That's how you build critical thought, because AI isn't perfect. It comes out with many, many errors. Whenever I use AI, I go and check, what it's telling me on some things that I think, actually, that looks wrong. And one real example more recently, I said, can you predict the Bitcoin price? I give it a lengthy, detailed prompt, and it said Bitcoin price currently at $80,000. Well, at that time it wasn't. It was $120,000. So of course, if I went off and made a decision to buy more Bitcoin off the back of it being $80,000 when actually it's $120,000, I'm stuffed. Anyway, number 4, take digital fast. So go offline, spend time in silence, do that all the time, in nature or in real conversations. I love chatting with people. You'll be surprised how much clarity returns. And number 5, learn how AI works. Understand its bias, its data, its limits, so you never mistake it for the truth. Because that is a big mistake. If you think AI is telling you the truth, then you are very mistaken, okay? AI should amplify the human mind, not replace it. The future will belong to those who can use AI without losing themselves, because you can very easily lose yourself when you're tapping away and asking questions and prompting AI for answers. You think, oh, this is great, this is brilliant, done this job in 5 minutes. You build a report, you send it to your bosses or use it yourself, only to find out some of it is wrong, and then you're very embarrassed and so on. So the future will belong to those who can use AI without losing themselves. And remember, tools don't enslave people, habits do. If you're using AI habitually and just using it constantly for everything, you're going to end up dumb. You're going to end up a dumbass shit. I mean, you got to stop doing that. So use it as a sparring partner, debate with AI, verify its content, and you'll be okay. So I'm Lyndon Wood. If you find this helpful, hit the like, subscribe if you want, of course, and share with someone who's using AI a lot and keeps telling you, oh, AI said this and AI said that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe.